This morning, when I came out to check the table here, there were 2 butterflies in the little cage. And that means that the pupae, the chrysalis, that are on that cap are beginning to emerge as adults. And so now we need to take this to the next step. So I've got my little box here with all the little goodies, and I'm going to read my little kit here that says, here are the caterpillars, here they're growing, then they're chrysalids, and you put them in that little slot in that little container inside the cage, and then they're going to emerge. You want to watch them emerge. Well, most of the time they emerge at night or very early in the morning, so I missed it, but obviously they're there this morning. So now we need to take this to the next step. And the next step is to give them some food. And so inside the container here is a little kind of fake flower, and it has a little cushion, a little styrofoam in the middle that looks like a flower. And what we're going to do is we're going to take, and it says take 4 tablespoons or teaspoons of water. So I've got the water right there, and inside the container there is a little packet of sugar, and it says to empty 2 sugar packets into that little thing, and we're going to take this one right here and we're going to get it inside the water and do it like that. Get it nice and sweet. So we're going to stir it up. So now once we've made the solution, also inside the container is a little plastic eyedropper. So the top part looks like a little butterfly, and you squeeze it, and when you squeeze it, it will make a little, you can actually grab some of the water. So now that I have the sweet solution, I'm going to take the sweet solution using the pipette, this little pipette, and grab some of that water and put it on the foam, and the foam sucks it up really fast. So we're going to get it good and wet, because then when the butterfly lands on this, it doesn't know that it's not a flower, it's just looking for some nectar. So we're going to get it good and wet. Going to get it with almost all of this water here, because we want, okay, now I'm starting to see, as I poke down onto the styrofoam, I'm starting to see a lot of liquid there. So when the butterfly lands on that, it's going to probe with its mouth parts. Or many butterflies have sensors on their feet that tell them, hey, this is food, or this is some nectar, or something like that. And so when they land on it, then they're going to take their mouth parts, like that big straw, and unravel it and touch it to that foam, and then they'll suck the juices off of it. Okay, so there's what it looks like. The little foam's got a lot of solution on it now. And so if they land on that, that mouth part's going to go down right away, and they'll be able to find that food really fast. And since their mouth parts are really thin, it'll suck up that water really fast. And the sugars are what they're going to use for food. So I'm going to unzip it here, and I'm going to put my flower in. Now the other thing, it's got to be careful about this. Butterflies and other insects, when they're in a cage like this, they can see out very easily. So when I open the lid, they can see the light from the sun, and they'll go, that's their escape route. So you want to be careful when you do this. You don't want to let them get out. So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to put the flower right on the bottom, and then one of the butterflies is going to land on it accidentally. They're a little new, the butterflies, so they still have to harden a little bit. They're ready to fly, they're ready to go, but they're going to potentially land on that little fake flower, and when they do, they're going to suck up that juice, and that'll help them to grow. So all right, that's the next step. The next thing is, in the next 3 days, the other 3 will emerge. These 2 are the older caterpillars, so they got to be a butterfly first. These other ones are going to emerge. When all 5 of them are in there, I'm going to come back, and then we're going to release them out into the environment. And we'll make sure that we've got food on there every day. We'll give them a little bit of solution on the flower to make sure that they have something to eat. Okay?